What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's officially day 2. Well, technically it's day 3, but video 2 of working on the 350Z, getting it ready for this private event I'm gonna have in Orlando. Today's mission is gonna be throw on the spacers in the front. Shout out to my boy Jay. He helped me out. He let me borrow his 1-inch spacers. So I'm gonna throw the 1-inch spacers in the front to prevent the rim from hitting my toe arm, and that way I won't have any problems. I don't want to break something at the track. Forget that. We're gonna throw those spacers on. I'm gonna take it to my job, have them align it there, and I think that's gonna be it all for today. I don't think I can do much. I got the seat brackets in. I just need the rails, and then I'd be able to put in the bucket seat. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but I put on the shoulder harness already. I still haven't put on the side ones, the waist harness or the crotch harness, just because it's pointless if I still need to drive the car like this to my job. But yeah, once that rail comes in, that'll be going in as soon as it gets here. And yeah, let's get straight to it. Oh, and I can't forget our special guest for the day. All the way from Colombia, we got my boy Zeus. Say what's up, Zeus. What's up? Tell people something. Huh? He's just chilling. He loves sunbathing. I don't know what it is. Like, I bring him his little mat right there. He just chills outside. Nice little calm dog. Love my boy. All right, so I just ran into a little sticky situation. Now that I remember, the last event I went to at Sebring, my friend Jay also let me borrow the same spacers, and I couldn't run them in the front. I think we got a spinner. I couldn't run them in the front because my studs poke out too much and it won't allow the rim to go on correctly. I pulled out another pair of rims that I had there that I bought the other day for 30 bucks. But same situation, I can't. So I'm gonna try out the stocks with the spacers. If I can't run the stocks with the spacers, then I'm just gonna run the stocks with no spacers, because I don't want to risk breaking something at the track, and I know with these I won't be hitting any of my toe arms. All right, so I was just barely able to beat the rain. It's not really raining hard, it's drizzling. Not sure if you guys will be able to see that, I doubt it. But I got the rims on the car. I went with a matching set just because I got to drive it on the street right now. I don't want to make it look heat up. So yeah, that's with a 1-inch spacer. In the back they have no spacers. Looks ugly as hell, but it'll do. I'm gonna see if maybe if it stops raining a little bit, I can try and swap out this light, see first if it'll line up. If not, oh well, it's gonna have to stay like that until I get a chance to change it out. But yeah, I have to actually go to my job now, grab a jumper, and try and see if I can jump start the car, because with the cables it just wasn't enough. So I'll probably have to do both cables and the jumper to give it enough juice to be able to turn on. All right, guys, so I guess the cables that I was using weren't that good, because I connected my boss's Mac jump starter and it turned right up on the first try. A little bit weak, but it turned it on. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave the car running for a little bit, and from now on, whenever I go to park the car, just disconnect the negative terminal, so that way it doesn't drain battery. I think I have an idea why it's draining the battery, but I'm not too sure. I definitely got to look more into it. I definitely have to change out my terminals for sure, because as you guys saw, there was acid on them, so those terminals are no good. But yeah, I'm just admiring the way it looks. I kind of like the way it looks on these stocks. What do you guys think? Looks pretty good. Now it is, I gotta pull it forward a little bit so I could drop a tiny bit. You know, when you jack the car up, you gotta let it roll a little bit. But this thing's just purring. I can't wait to go drifting. I should have my bracket in on Tuesday. Today's Monday, matter of fact, so it should be in tomorrow, and I think that'll be the last thing. I think I'm gonna do an oil change. I don't know. I mean, I've done what's like 4 events on this oil, so Yeah, this isn't a normal car. You can't just put 3,000-4,000 miles on it and then you do an oil change. Now, I was told maybe around 3 to 4 events do an oil change. I'll probably will do the oil change just because it's gonna be a lot more seat time, so a lot more abuse. But I don't know. I gotta see how the oil is looking. I'm probably gonna clean up the engine bay. It looks a little dirty. Probably polish this up a little bit. Unfortunately, I do see some rat poop here, so there's been some rats getting in here. Sucks. But yeah, I'm gonna get this car to my job and get it aligned. All right, guys, we're back from my job. Unfortunately, I forgot my camera at home, and I just didn't want to take the risk driving back to my house because I was driving with no license plate. No license plate, busted tail light. But yeah, everything went sort of good. Right now, I guess I have something else bent from the last time I messed something up on this left side. I guess this left side just has bad juju because right now I have perfect toe, but I have zero camber. On the passenger side is perfect toe and -1 camber. Now I know you guys are thinking, you know, for drifting you want to have no camber, this and that, but at the end of the day you want them to be even. You want them to match up. So if I were to add camber onto it, like negative camber, it'll mess up the toe a lot. So I don't know. My theory is the bucket where the spring sits, it bent again. It's a very fragile piece. I already bent that the last time when my brother crashed the car. That was the main problem. After I changed everything, knuckles, arms, everything. That was the last thing. So I'm gonna definitely have to look into that. But for now, it's good. I drove the car home. It drove perfect. Stepped on it a little bit. There's power's there. I'm super happy. I'm excited. I can't wait to get it done. Last thing I'm missing is to put in the chair. I looked at my power steering fluid. It wasn't looking the prettiest, so I'm probably gonna do a little flush on that. I'm gonna try and change out my horseshoes in the back for this event, and I think that'll be it. Oil wise, I think we're good. I looked at it, doesn't look bad, nice and clear. So yeah, that's what's to come. Putting in the seat, the rest of the harness, power steering flush, and changing the horseshoes. Well, yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys want to go out to the event, comment down below or DM me on my Instagram at bangbang23 and let me know. I'll give you guys the details. I am able to bring spectators. If you bring a helmet, you can hop in the car. I don't mind giving you guys rides. I'll be giving a couple of my other friends that are going rides. And yeah, it's not, I remember when I was younger, I would go nuts. I would die to get into one of these cars, and it's definitely a crazy feeling. The adrenaline rushes, shoots out the roof. So yeah, if you guys want to go out to the event, hit me up, and I'm gone.